Wow, my ear's gonna be shot.
Check, check.
Put your hands up if you can hear me. Are you deaf?
No.
Dude, I know, right? Oh my god.
He's dancing. My son is dancing.
Oh, way over there. God, he's like being covered.
Finally, we're here. Guys, this microphone is like totally crazy right now. Jeez. been here before.
I have been here before. Now, will you let me go? I'm quite capable of floating on my own, you know.
No can do. Sign outside says all pets must be on a leash.
When I said hold on to your bottle, this isn't what I meant.
Hey, look! It's Komazan! Big backpack on.
Is that what that was?
It's real heavy too. How can y'all argue in weather like this? It's hotter than a goat's butt in a pepper patch.
Japan was just jealous of my superior cosplaying skills.
Oh yeah? And what are you supposed to be? Whisper the friendly yokai? Well, your costume is super swell, Whisper. You look so exposed though. Make sure you don't catch nothing.
What do you mean? Is there something going around?
Oh, there must be. I saw half a dozen youngins running around with their smartphones screaming, I caught it! Anyway, now that you're here, Koma-san, perhaps you can help us introduce our voice actors. Oh, my squirrels! That make me happier than a tick on a fat dog. Y'all put your paws together for the incredible Mr. Joey Neoria.
Thank you. And Komasan would not be nearly as charming without the vocal talents of the lovely Melissa Hutchinson. And last,
Hey,
but certainly not least,
what's everybody looking at? I'm not like these guys. I'm a real yokai. I got no strings to hold me down. Oh wait, I guess I do have some strings. Hey, look over there! What in the swirls is that thing? Whoa!
hello, please. Welcome the lovely Allison Packard.
Thanks for being here, everyone. Awesome and patient, and you look amazing.
And now, our host with the most, summoning Brent Pendergrass!
Hi, I'm Brent. Kid and my nephew are calling for Chibata, not Rough Rafe. What is it? Thank you, everybody, for coming. So, Yokai Watch panel. We're all here. I like the hats. All of you. We're all representing. We love it. Yep. Hold on, buddy. If you don't have one of these hats, go down to Pickle Park. Available at the Yokai Watch booth down there. It's very cool. So I'm here to introduce the season 2 trailer. And there's some really cool stuff coming up. And I'd like to do that right now. Take a look. Hey guys and girls, the all-new, all-different Yokai Watch Season 2 is almost here!
It's totally like a party!
And here's what you can expect to see! These guys!
Classic yokai!
Nate's new butler!
He's the best!
Heroes! Villains! And brand new yokai! Slice and Rice! Schmaltish! Schmoopy! And Jacunya! And that's not all!
I'm ready to go to the crime scene!
There's Spit Down 5-Yo!
It's here!
Nate's Weird Face! And did someone say pudding? Not to mention Motion Metals! Time travel! And you're not going to believe it, but this!
Yokai Watch.
To find out more, you've got to watch Yokai Watch Season 2, coming soon! You already know you
Is this
can't keep
mine?
that. Oh, they go to the proper.
This would look great hanging from my rear view window.
In your car?
All right. So, first question, guys. What was your first impression doing voices for Yokai Watch?
Oh! Melissa wanted to answer that one.
Thanks, Joey.
What are your first impressions?
You know, this show is so much fun. Obviously, there's a ton of different yokai, and it's creatively been a really cool experience creating all. I mean, it's like a voiceover workout, if you will. So we get to come up with so many different characters, and it's such a fun show. It's totally crazy, awesome, fun, hilarity. So, I don't know, I personally been having a great time.
Yeah, I remember just one of the first things we did was Giovanni on screaming like,
I am Ken and I like you like that. I wash my butt at the laundromat.
and I was like, this show's kind of weird.
Have you seen Whisper?
And here we are, and you know, all the amazing pop culture references and the way that they've localized the Japanese, thanks to our director, Mark Risley. Anyone know Mark Risley?
We love that man.
Internationally famous animation director.
And he's wearing Nate's shirt.
So I think we've all had way more fun than we ever could have imagined working on the show.
It is. I think that's the main thrust of it. We have so much fun that they don't let us work together. They have to bring us in separately.
It would be like a 7-hour recording
It
session.
would.
Which would be amazing.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Overtime alone?
Yeah.
All right. How's Yokai unique from other shows? Compared to other shows, what are some techniques or processes that you do for this show?
Oh!
Joey, you're taking this one, baby.
Well, for one thing is we're looping as opposed to regular animation. In regular animation, you've got your script, you're recording, but when you're looping, you are trying to make the words that they've given you in the script fit the lip flaps of animation that has already been done, and animation that has already been done in another language.
It's tough.
Yeah.
But we get through it, baby.
And I think the sheer number of characters, you might play 6 different characters in a day. So you're rotating through the voices in your head like, oh my swirls, to like, Buzz of Fury, you know, to like,
Wait, you only use 6 characters a day?
What?
Yeah, I know, right? How many do you do?
Oh, I dream of just doing 6 characters in a day.
it's a lot.
Anyways. Yeah.
All right. So what are your thoughts on season 2 compared to season 1 so far?
The stuff has been crazy.
Yeah. It seems to be getting crazier, you're right. It seems to be getting just even more like, the humor is definitely going into another dimension.
Yes.
In a good way, of course, not in a bad way.
No spoiler there with another dimension.
Another dimension. Yeah, I've had a really great time with season 2. And again, you know, since season 1, whenever you start the first season of any show, you're trying to figure out your characters. You're getting in there, you're getting warmed up. But then you spend so much time with the characters. By the second season, it's just there's almost a better flow to it, and it's you're in the zone. So it's been cool. It's always good when a show is ongoing for many reasons, but definitely on the acting level.
I mean, I don't know if with you, I'm sure with you guys as well, but whenever I go in for season 2, it's like I know the characters more. I really know how to get into Eddie or Ruff or one of those characters. And the recording seems to go much smoother this season for me. I feel like it's just kind of, I know the characters a little bit more.
Well, why don't you show us, Brent?
Hello. What's up, dude?
Do you want to hear Gargaros?
Yeah!
And that's it. That's all I can do. And I can never do another voice after I do Gargaros.
I think someone just exploded over there with it. Okay, sorry.
Lady.
So, yeah, that's my So, what are some other voices that you guys do on the show? I'd like to hear from all of you.
Well, I'll start. If I can remember, I was actually recently hanging out with some kids who watch the show, and they're like, "Oh, do you do this voice?" I'm like, "I can't remember. I need a reference file. Is that me?" And I was like, "No, that's Allison." And me and Allison, you know, definitely intertwine our lives.
It's
a
like
lot.
I'm Chabanyan, but Melissa's Badanyan.
Right.
Chabanyan!
Yeah. So Badanyan, I do Katie, Wakapa, he's up there somewhere, Komasan. I really should have written this down. Oh, Tattletale, she's one of my favorites. She literally just says, Tattletale, Tattletale. And it's like, oh, QB, right? QB, thank you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think so. I'm also one of those, oh, this is horrible. Joey wants to continue on this. I'm a lot of them, and I'm gonna I'm gonna do my homework on this better.
I do Robanya.
Yes, Joey does Robanya, one of the most popular characters on the show.
Robanya! Yes, I come from the future! Crazy stuff. Then I do I forgot the hat's name.
The hat.
What's that? What's that?
What's that?
Yeah, that's what I meant. The hat character. Who is it?
Who's on first?
Exactly. Yeah, what's that? A lot of them.
What about Whisper?
I forgot Pally song.
Yes,
Pally.
Whisper. I was talking like additional.
I get to play 3 characters named the Nosers, and Mark, our fantastic director, knows that I don't like boogers or snot, so he purposely cast me to have to say, "That's not it." All right, last question, guys.
Oh, I didn't get to do mine.
We got her
Sorry. Sorry, let me interrupt.
She actually wrote hers down because she's responsible.
Minneapolis, 1926.
Well, I don't know if you guys know, I'm also the voice of Nate's mom.
Yeah.
So, hi Nate. I didn't get you anything you wanted at the grocery store, but I got you cabbage and carrots and all those delicious things. I do Cheek Squeak. It's typecast, really. That one was typecast. Insomni, and then of course Leonardo DiCaprio. Love doing that. Rib, and 2 of the dancing trios, Wiglet and Rib. So we just record that one like this.
That's it.
And a bunch more, but that's just a couple of my favorites.
So what are you guys looking forward to for the upcoming episodes?
Snoopy.
Snoopy, get ready for it.
I'm excited for some more. I like these little Komasan adventures that he's going on, these little side stories. I always look forward to seeing what he's gonna get up to. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
I think he's a detective in the next season, right? Something like that. Yeah, it's real fun. Yeah, you and I.
Did Joey already go?
No, I didn't.
Didn't go. Well, you're not looking forward to
I know, I should have thought before I came up.
more Whisper.
Yes.
Who wants more Whisper? Everybody. That's what we're looking forward to.
In the upcoming episode, Whisper plays Komasan's partner in the detective series, yes.
Poor Whisper.
I know, poor Whisper. Because he's always stealing the glory.
Unintentionally, of course.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, Komasan might have a streak, right?
All right. So we're going to open up the floor to audience questions. Where am I going? Here we go. Hold on, Bob. Get right to you, okay? I promise. Hello.
Hello, my name's Alana.
Hi, Alana.
I have a question for all of you guys. What got you into voice acting? Like, what was the first thing you started
Zen show. I played Little Miss Sunshine. Hello, Dillydale. Little Miss Whoops. Whoops. And Little Miss Naughty. Sometimes I just can't help myself. And so that was my first animated television show. And through that, I went to Emerson College in Boston and started doing radio and acting and improv there. And so I just really wanted to try and pursue it as a career. And so I moved to Los Angeles and got my first agent. I just was like, pause up, Fury, give me a job. And actually my agent's here today, Kathy. I'll call her out.
Oh, I see.
So, don't mob her after. So, you know, I think it takes some perseverance, but it's a journey like any, and it's a really, really fun journey. What about you, Joey?
Oh, I go all the way back to the 70s. I used to do a lot of in fact, I started doing
1900s.
Yes, the 1700s. It was right after the Civil War. But I worked on a show called The Three Musketeers. Yes, I know. And I did Cardinal Richelieu and an assortment of other petitioners to the king. But this was done in Hollywood at a studio called Inner Sound. And we would record from 10 in the evening till 4 in the morning. Because during the day, they were mostly looping popular television shows into Spanish for Mexican TV. But we would do these shows, and that was how I first got started looping and doing the voice flaps, getting those things together. But back then, we didn't have all of the electronic stuff that we have today. If we made a mistake, the engineer would be cutting the tape with a razor blade and then retaping it together. Yeah.
Do they still have tape? Do kids use tape these days?
I don't think so. I think everything
Do they have an app for
everything's
that?
digital.
They have digital tape.
But that was it. And I was in Chicago for 17 years, where I did television and I did some voiceover work for commercials. But when I came back here, I looked up some old friends, among them Richard Epcar, who does a lot of voiceover work, and he started getting me some jobs. A friend got me a job writing for a show called Betsy's Kindergarten Adventures, and I started doing some work on that, and that was how my agent heard me, so that got me signed up. And the rest, as they say, is history.
I as a child, I always just did voices and mimicked everything. I mean, still in my life, like my car has a voice, things just have voices. And I always wanted to be an actor. Like I envisioned more of an on-camera career, because but that's, what I wanted. And I did theater growing up. I mean, when I was a little kid, when I looked at my first audition, and I was like, I'm gonna be an actor, and I just, went for it. So growing up, I just have a theater background. And I think it was around the time of The Simpsons, which is kind of aging me right now, but putting together the fact that, Bart Simpson was done by a woman, and it was just like this amazing thing, and I was like, oh my god, like why have I never thought? Because when you're a kid, you're like cartoons, oh, that's a talking dog, that's not a person. Put it together, that's the path I wanted my career to go. Long story short, I just, you take the classes. The key, I guess, for all of us probably is eventually getting representation. But my very first job was actually for a game, and it was an Atari game made for, oh gosh.
Pong?
No. Yes, I did that. It's amazing. Superman game. And a lot of my work actually was in games before getting to animation. I have a long history of the games. So, and I've been grateful to work with these guys on a couple of shows now, Space Racers and Yokai Watch, and and we're here, and it's awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Katie Lee and Jen. Oh, sorry. sorry, Gen 1. They also do voices on the show. Are you on Yokai? You're on Yokai. Yeah, okay. We love them.
All right, more questions? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, is there a mic already? Let's see.
My name is Audrey.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
And in the next season, are we going to see Komasan more?
She might take your job as co-host.
Just put a little twang on it and you're there. I hope so. I think so. Yeah, I think with these, I mean, I don't know how much on this I can really say. But yeah, we, you know, especially with the little mini adventures with Komasan and Whisper, they're really good. They're really funny. So yes, you will.
Solid yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, where am I going? Where am I going? Who's got the mic?
I'm right.
Hello?
Oh.
What's your name?
What the?
The
Oh.
Jibinya.
There we go.
My question is, do you guys get a chance to play any of the games either on the 3DS or on your iOS device?
Wiggle wobble!
I'm pretty addicted to Wibble Wobble right now myself.
I am old and shaky, and video games just remind me how inept I am.
I kind of get the same, have the same experience. No, I haven't had a chance yet. I actually do. I need to. It's lame, but I haven't yet. Yeah.
I've put, let's see, my wife and I combined to put, I think, 90 hours into the first game. And at one point, like, I don't want to brag. I didn't come here to brag about stuff, but I was ranked number 10 in the world at Wibble Wobble with a score of 400,000 in the first couple days, all right?
Congratulations.
Stop it. That's not why I'm here. There you go, that's still good. All right, next question. Where's the mic at? Yes, sir?
What was your favorite yokai character? Not other than Jibinya, Whisper, or Komasan.
That's good, man. Thank you.
So who is their favorite characters besides the main?
Well, I really enjoyed Cheek Squeak from season 1.
But can I give him season 2 is Snoopy?
So,
Snoopy says, forgive me like donuts.
and so it's just like so cute. So she's really fun to play.
Actually, I like Wazat. Wazat was a fun character. I had the most fun with that.
Dismeralda is pretty good. I already said Tattletale. That one's fun, you know, Jesus. But Dismeralda, yeah, it's kind of nothing, just kind of be sad. So, because all the other characters are so, boinga, 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 boinga. So Dismeralda is a lot of fun. As far as something that's not my character, I'm a huge fan of Whisper. I love Joey on so many levels, but that character kills me. He does such a good job.
Everybody loves Joey.
Yeah, everybody loves Joey.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi, hello. I'm a longtime fan of the show Yokai Watch.
What's your name?
My name is Zach.
Nice.
And I was wondering if we could see a live demo. What do you guys say?
What an
Can we do
idea!
that? Can we do that? Who wants to see a live demo?
Does anybody want to see a live demo?
Yes, they just told me. We can do it. Live demo. I know. Yeah, we can do it.
You want to tell us which one this is so we can find the script?
This was not planned.
Season 2, Episode 1.
I think they're still finding this.
Holy macaroni! I like cattle. Oh, this is a sad day indeed.
Yeah, sad for us since we have to get in the back of that line. Why do they all want a yokai watch anyway?
With the yokai watch, it's easier for yokai to communicate with the street.
Sporting a yokai watch will give you street cred.
Uh-huh. Let's see, whoever got in the front of the line must find street cred really important then.
Just because that yokai is an alien recipe does not mean that it doesn't passion flowing. It's no reason to be jealous.
No way! That lazy cat!
I tell half the truth, like to the back.
Jibanyan!
What's up, guys? Did you just get here?
How'd you get to be first in line?
Discipline, ingenuity, and feline instincts. Can't leave something like this up to chance.
You're more committed to this than I am.
Good thing there's not much of a brain in there to get injured. Yeah.
That cat speaks the truth, Dave. We'd better start any that. It's like the line goes on forever.
Man, I can't even see the end anymore.
Hey, look over there. It's Koma-san, Komajiro.
Make sure you've done all your privy business before you get in line. Komajiro, we should be stuck in this here line till the cows come home. So mind your pocketbook and bundle up. Wow, catch brother. You never cease to amaze me. Since it's July, though, maybe you like one of these. Yes, sir, I would. Ooh, my mouth is dancing a jig.
Great job, guys.
We would have done at least like 2 or 3 more takes of that.
Okay, can we get another one? More energy.
Another one.
Where's my
The
beat?
lips are not matching.
Where's the director?
Yeah, director.
Get up here, Mark.
We're lost.
The directator.
Yes.
Cut.
All right, I have a very important question to ask all of you on the seats right now. I need to know which one of you has a medal underneath your chair. Check for me right now.
You get a car, and you get a car.
More skid.
Is that it? Is this the medal?
Hold it up.
Front?
Look at that.
Whoa! Who's got them?
Oh,
All
there's
right,
a
we're gonna bring them in right now. All right, if you have a medal, stand up, please. Right over here.
No medals on your feet.
All right, everybody, we got everybody rounded up. Everybody's got their medals. I think we're gonna do one more live demo.
If you've got a medal, come on down.
All right, let's go ahead. Another live demo.
It doesn't matter what we do, as long as we please the studio, right?
Correctamundo!
That makes no sense.
Nate, it doesn't matter. We can ace this challenge, no problem. I'd never get mad.
You get mad all the time, you big liar.
That was before I took up meditation and mindfulness.
You blow your tongue like 100 times a day.
You must be thinking of someone else.
Ha! Bad chance.
I do not blow my top!
Here's the scene. Schoolyard bullies will provoke. Don't let them win. What's cooler than cool? Ice Cold Super Chill Action!
What the?
Great.
Gym class. Now I'm worried.
Hey, you dirtbags. It's your turn to take out the garbage. You better get on it. What's their problem? It's not my job to clean up their messes. Am I right, guys? Take out the garbage or you'll be in the garbage. Oh, this is so unfair. Oh, this one smells like diapers.
Go help him.
No, I think he can handle this. And if you stop and think about it, we're doing him a favor.
Jibanyan is learning resilience. Jibanyan is learning resilience and perseverance.
Hey,
Can I what?
No, I just can't do it.
Can't do what? Spit it out, dagnabbit. I got to know.
Okay, fine. I just have to... No, I can't do it. No, can't do it.
Don't leave me like this. Well, why'd you open your mouth in the first place then?
Dirty trick.
I'd like to see that genius director get through that one.
What matters, amateurs? Sorry, wrong boys. It's like you're not even trying. I mean, come on, do your job.
Did I mention that if everyone fails, we have to start over? Well, we do.
No!
I think I missed like 5 of my lines. Sorry about that.
It's still fantastic. Give a big hand. All right, guys. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. You're a great audience. Give yourself another round of applause.
Thanks, everyone.
And of course, big round of applause for the stars of Yokai Watch, Melissa Hutchinson, Joey Mioria, and Allison Packard.
I want one of these.
Melissa Hutchinson. All right, so we're gonna have the people with the medals go ahead and get on stage after we get the dudes up here.
Can I have one of these?
Into the light.
How hard is it to walk in this house?
All right, all the medal winners, go ahead and come on stage.
Oh, they had a group picture. Have you guys say 1, 2, 3, Yokai Watch. You ready? On the count of 3, I mean. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, Yokai Watch! All the winners on stage, we're going to sign some posters for you guys, so go ahead and stick around. Yeah.